What's going on, everyone? So, day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, heading to the gym with Brittany. It's around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and hopefully you all had a good Thanksgiving if you do celebrate it. I did, so now I am drinking this anti-catabolic blueberry cleansing drink. So I'm probably not going to eat for a couple of days to try and get my weight back down, get the bloating out of here, and just go on like a cleanse, a fasting diet. Just kidding. Totally kidding. Didn't really eat too much yesterday, actually. I'm not a big Thanksgiving person. Just had some turkey, some vegetables, and that's really it. I know it's crazy. I just don't really like stuffing or any of that stuff. So I feel fine. Didn't gain a ton of weight. Didn't go into a food coma. But hitting the gym anyway. Today is going to be some back and arms, pretty much. A superset and a giant set, and that's like the whole workout, so it shouldn't take really more than 45 minutes, but hopefully you all had a good Thanksgiving, enjoyed some good food with some good company, and that's really it. Right, babe?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
it.
watching this lady. She's about to be in my truck.
About to crush the back of us.
Right? Hit me.
Right?
You'll buy me a new car, you fucking idiot. Right? Makes me so mad when people do that. Why do you have to be on my tail? You could put that in there too.
But for real, this is just the new blue orange juice. No, I'm kidding. It's Listerine. No, I'm kidding again. It's Powerade Mio. So 0-calorie drink. I didn't feel like taking a pre-workout today. I don't take intra-workouts, and that's it. So I'm going to go hit the gym. Week 3, training day number 2, still in phase 1. You've probably seen this superset before. T-bar rows. Now, I know it looks like I'm using momentum and not a full range of motion, but for this superset, it's 10 reps of these faster T-bar rows, followed by 10 dead stop rows with no rest in between. I've talked about why I did this in the other episode, and it will totally kick your ass, especially when you're doing 5 sets of 10 reps for each movement. So it comes out to be 100 total reps of T-bar rows. Last week, we had a 45 and a 10 on the bar. Here we're working with a plate and a quarter, so we did go up a little bit. This did totally kick my ass, and honestly, I was never a huge fan of T-bar rows. I'm still not a huge fan of them. It's just a great chest-supported row to take a lot of lower back and momentum out of the movement. Next up was some neutral grip lat pull-downs. Now, this was all I included in this workout. I would love your feedback. I know stuff like lat pull-downs, bicep curls, tricep push-downs can get kind of boring. So are you interested in these accessory movements, or would you rather me just stick to filming the heavy compounds like the squats, deads, and maybe some bench press? If you don't mind seeing the lat pull-down type work, maybe lateral raises and stuff like that, I have no problem filming that for you. But I know to some people that may just be considered boring. So leave your feedback in the comment section below, and I'll try and make it as entertaining as possible for everyone. Still in week 3 of phase 1, this is training day number 3. All I filmed here was some incline bench press for you. Last week in week 2, I was working with 145 for 5 sets of 10. And the focus here is not to use any leg drive at all. And I know that's the opposite of what a lot of people say or hear when you're bench pressing. You want to use leg drive to help you push more weight. But my focus here is really just to focus on the chest and not include the legs. So what I did from last week was up the weight 10 pounds, and it didn't turn out too well. You saw the first set in the hoodie, it felt good. I was able to get the 10 reps, and what you're seeing here is set number 5. I was supposed to hit 10 reps, but I was only able to get, I believe, 7. My range of motion wasn't great either, and I also noted on my workout log, low energy. I had a small snack before training early in the morning, and my workout and performance definitely suffered. So I'll be back at it next week trying to hit the 5 sets of 10 with 155. I did get 3 sets of 10, but set number 4 I got 8 and set number 5 I got 7. What's going on, YouTube? Today, December 2nd, right around 4 p.m. right now, heading to the gym for some squats, deadlifts, some calf work, some hip thrusts. Been feeling really good, loving the program. Almost finished with week 3 of phase 1. So there'll be one more week of this same cycle of workouts that you've been seeing. And then from there, I'm not sure where the program is gonna go. Haven't really talked to the coach about it, but I'm sure I'll find out probably in a few days when we get into week 4 here of phase 1. Lower back, It's been feeling really good. Still that nerve pain in the leg, even with the stretches, it's just not where I want it to be. So I think I'm gonna make an appointment to get an MRI done to see exactly what's going on. It's not something I take lightly. Sure, I'm still lifting in the gym. I'm under guidance. I tell my physical therapist and chiropractor exactly what I'm doing. So nothing there, you know, I'm not doing anything sneaky. It doesn't make sense to do that, especially when you're working with a medical professional. They should know what you are doing. So we'll check in, we'll see what's going on with that. We'll maybe get the MRI done shortly and just kind of see what's going on and how we can, you know, further along this process of getting better, getting stronger every day. So see if I can get some footage in the gym. Hopefully you guys all had a great weekend, and we'll see you in a little bit. Week 3, training day 4, phase 1. Started the workout with some sumo deadlifts. Last week we were working with 195 for 5 sets of 8. Felt really good. Again, auto-regulating this program, going by how I feel but not pushing it too far. So here in week 3, bumped up the weight to 205, and this time it was 5 sets of 10. So not only was there a 2-rep increase, but also a weight increase as well. I do feel like the form is improving, something I continuously work on every session. Working on bar speed off the ground, really trying to pull with a lot of power, driving through the heels and squeezing the glutes at the top. Not using any belt here, a double overhand grip, and just a little bit of chalk, but that's pretty much it. Really focusing on bracing that core and making this as efficient as possible. Moved on to the wide stance high box squats. In week 2, I was working with 175 for 4 sets of 12. And in the beginning of this week, the squats you saw on Thanksgiving, I was doing 185 for 5 sets of 10. I did keep the weight the same, so what you see here is still 185, going for 4 sets of 12. But the difference is I took the bumper plate away that I was sitting on, so I made the box a little bit lower, making the range of motion a little bit deeper. And that's pretty much the main focus, is just getting better every workout. Even if I kept the weight the same as last week and took that plate away, going deeper is another means of progression. So it's not always about just adding weight to the bar. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Just got finished with the gym. Hopefully you could see me. I'm sorry it's a bit dark. I'm being lit up by the taillights of the person in front of me right now. So not too many street lights, but just want to say gym session went better than I thought. I pulled up to the gym, started doing a little bit of mobility, realized I forgot my headphones. And with squats and deadlifts, you don't want to forget your headphones. But this is something I'm trying to do now, is I'm not trying to rely on anything for the gym. So what I mean by that is a lot of times people rely on a pre-workout and they're convinced that if they don't take that pre-workout, the entire training session is going to suck. Or, great example, the headphones. A lot of people, including myself, like to listen to loud music when training. Maybe it's placebo, maybe it is proven to work to make you feel stronger, to help you push through some of your lifts. Problem is if you rely on headphones and music every time you train and you do forget them, you're setting yourself up for a shitty lift. So I did set myself up for that. I thought there's no way I'm going to get a good lift, but I kind of started just talking to myself in my head, and I ended up doing pretty well. Went up in weight from last week and went up in reps, so double progression there, so felt good. And that's pretty much it. I mean, the rest of the workout wasn't too bad. It got extremely crowded. We don't have a deadlift station at the gym, so I just try and go in the corner, but that's also where all the benches are. And today's Monday, Universal Chest Day, so everyone was bench pressing right around my area. But I was able to get like one set filmed, so I'll throw that up for you. Things are feeling good. I'm still working on the form on the sumo deadlift. I'm sorry, now I'm pitch black, but you can just listen to my voice and close your eyes. No, I'm just kidding. But for real, training's going really well, and the headphones thing, it kind of sucked a little bit, but it's just not an excuse, you know? That's not something I can go into the gym and give my music credit for lifting the weight when it's really me doing it. So sure, music can help you push through, but you know, just try and rely on yourself. Your mind is a pretty powerful thing. So, you know, realistically, I talk to myself in the gym, whether out loud or just in my head, and it helps me push through and get the work done that needs to be done. So that's pretty much it. Training's going really well. I'm actually heading to Walmart right now just to pick up a few things. Maybe I'll take the camera inside. If not, I'll catch up with you guys as soon as I'm out of there. Am I like one of the only ones who finds it pathetic that people will literally wait 5 minutes to get a parking spot that close instead of that close when all they have to do is walk across the street? Man, society has gotten so lazy. I mean, realistically, someone would rather park in 2 spots closer to the store, and they would wait 5 minutes for someone to pull out rather than park 2 spots further away because they don't want to walk that 10 extra feet. I don't know what's going on. All right, so just picking up some things here. We got some oats, some rice cakes, a 5-pound bag of potatoes, some pita, some pickles down there, some pudding. Just gonna grab some fruit right here and maybe a few more things and then be out of here. So that's gonna wrap up episode 6 of the AMPT series. Hopefully you're enjoying it so far. If you are, please like the video by clicking the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and until next time, we'll see you in the next video.